Okay, so for our warm-up portion, we're going to start with sumo deadlifts. What I want you to do is bring your feet outside of your hips, around shoulder width, angle your toes out. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hinge at the hip. I'm going to grab onto my kettlebell or object, and I'm just going to stand it up to the hips. Sit the hips back and down, touch and come up. From a profile, you can see that I'm shooting the hips back, lowering the bell down right in between the big toes, driving through the heel to stand it on up, and back down. Next movement you're going to see is a suitcase deadlift. So what this is setting the kettlebell or weighted object off to the side, and all I'm going to do is continue with my deadlift. I'm going to sit it back, reach down, I'm going to go single arm, and up, back down, and up, back down, and then I'll switch it up to the other side. Make sure that you are maintaining your deadlift technique with this. It might feel a little bit awkward depending on which object you have, but keep your deadlift technique as true as you can. Okay, so our next movement is going to be a goblet squat. Now, it doesn't have to be the traditional 2 hands underneath the chin. Especially for today's purposes, you can take that dumbbell kettlebell off to one side and have that squat look like this. Switch up to the other arm. Squat mechanics, you're holding onto the bell, sitting the hips back and down, and standing it up to full extension. From here, we're going to go into a push press. So I'm going to dip straight down and drive straight up. Back down into my rack position. When I dip, I'm coming straight down, shoulders, hips, and heels, up and punch, and then return it back. The final movement in your warm-up is going to be a kettlebell thruster or a dumbbell thruster. Full squat, up and overhead. Full squat, up and overhead. When you're doing that thruster, make sure you're keeping your arm in a good rack position. Use the offhand to support the kettlebell as you're squatting, and then press with just that single arm up and overhead. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and reach out to your coaches on TrueCoach. Good luck, have fun, and we'll see you guys online.